This is start number. We're trying to see if this is going to fix a webcam issue. So when you guys give me a chance, I can. Let me know if it's still doing the camera thing or not. As you guys come in here. Hey, Owen. Let me know, guys, if it's, I've had a bug issue going on where it's like green on the bottom of my camera. Let me know if that's what's going on, guys. I can know if what I did, it fixed. Let me know when it starts up again. I think it's just that the camera is being moved. If I have to, I'll put something behind it so that it might be that because I'm shaking the table, it doesn't like it. And if that's the case, I'll move it to where I'm not shaking it. That's not a very good ghosty eye, but oh well. Yes, it's a built-in webcam. That's not what I wanted to go back to, you crazy thing. It just went to the previous album I was listening to. Okay. No, I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't have a webcam. Yes, Steve, we have been. Here. Attempts. I'm gonna set something behind it. Let me know as soon as it messes up or if it messes up or whatever. Because I'm thinking if I stabilize it a little bit, it'll stop. Let's see. And I just can't wait. Say your name. Okay. Okay. Stop. Shit. I'm trying to fix this. I'm trying to draw this onto my. Oh wait, why am I doing it way up there? Derp. I'm trying to conserve space here. One eye down. The world fades away. Whoops. No! I just moved my pattern. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. I can. God damn it. Note to self. Next time, get some freaking tape. There's that. This one goes this way. No, that goes this way. Good evening, Chris. We have moved on to, I'm now tracing my stencil and getting ready to cut out the fabric pieces. The pain in my bum. I guess I should just be more patient about it because it's not that bad. I could have made my life a little bit easier. Just traced the. I could have just stuck this on here and traced that. Because that would probably be easier. Maybe I'll do that. Let's try this. No, now I gotta flip you. Oh, that's easier. Ta-da. Okay, so that might be what I do with the mouse then. Yeah, let's see if this comes up without destroying my... Oh, it didn't. I might have wasted it. Does duct tape count? Yes, I've put stickers on diapers. They don't usually last very well. Get off of it. There we go. Ha-ha. See if I can get it off the paper now. Yep. Perfect. Oh, no. That one didn't want to come off. I'm trying to save my little bits, teeny bits of my kneaded eraser, but Disney stickers and stuff. I have put on stickers, yes. They don't always stick very well to diapers, so you might have to put packing tape over it. Little darling. Oh my god, this was such a much better idea, guys. At least for this particular design. Little darling, it feels like that since it's been here. Here comes the sun. I could have also done this part with a frickin' ruler and been easier. Little darling. Oh, my phone's in my pocket? Where's my phone? Oh. That is. Get the tractor stickers, that's awesome. It depends on the sticker and the adhesive they use on whether or not it works. If it's a good sticker, yeah, it'll work. Oh, Ricky, I am making Halloween shirts. Basically, hang on, I'll show you in just a second. I'm almost done tracing this part. Oops. So this is one of the shirts. It's basically Jack Skellington face. Basically. Mine is going to be a little more of a random thing, like fun little candy corns and things like that. Wrapping paper around a diaper. There are actually ways you can. I've seen people take plastic tablecloths and make a printed diaper with it. All right, message back, Tay Tay. Right on. Make it look festive. Yes. But yeah, there is a person that for a while actually sold them, but he sold them for like $22 or something like that for like a set of two. And I was like, no way, I'm just gonna do it myself if I want to do that. It's like that's way too much money. I can't afford that. But they are really cute because he gets like all the really cool like party tablecloths and does that. You just use like a spray adhesive basically and adhere it to the diaper and fun diaper. Yep. Yep. I don't think he's doing it anymore because I haven't seen. Every time I've gone on, it's like out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. So I don't know if he's actually doing it anymore. Okay, so we've got the face. What else is going to be white? The spider web. This one I really kind of need tape for, but I'll just weight it down. There we go. Where is that? Oh, there's no longer a website. Okay. I haven't looked in a while. So right now, guys, those of you who are curious, I am going to use the e-cig in a minute. Hang on. So does Bambino. Oh, yes. Rears has really cute ones. And I'm actually not typically one that buys from Rears because I've had issues with the owner in the past. But you know what she's got XLs. The little monster, she has XLs. And Jesse, I'm not sure. You'd have to look that up online. So I am going to break down and swallow my pride and buy from her. It makes me mad. I don't want to, but I've got to. All right, this is going to be the annoying part, guys. Spider web is. It doesn't also have to be that perfect. So I could just get it basically done. I honestly could have probably drawn this myself and had a better result. Go. The pain in my arse. Yeah. Bambino's diapers, I feel, one, their price is outrageous. Two, I don't work that well. At least in my humble opinion, that is. I'm weighting this thing down with things literally so I can trace this. It does not have to be perfect because I can cut it out straight. Hurt up people's. But it does. Yeah. I just need to do section by section. Do section by section, but just chill out. Do section by section. Yeah. As a plus size person, it's hard to find diapers that are good and fit. That's why when Tykables came out with an XL, I was so happy because their diapers are hands down my favorite. But then when they redesigned, yes. Although I really do like the Tykables like hybrid thing they do. Never knew how much I missed you, then again you never could. Then I broke your heart. I know I never should. This whole arrangement makes my heart grow fond of you. Made me one more town in town I'm passing through. Almost done. Almost done tracing the spider web. There we go. Okay, that's traced. Okay. I'm gonna make the spider orange. Yeah, plastic. Oh, I agree 100% on the plastic backing. That's why I like the hybrid. I'm gonna draw a couple of pumpkins on here. Hey, CJ. Oh, didn't go fishing? That's kind of a bummer. Lonely the boys and run with God's. Whoa, stay there, spider. I don't think that professionals really, I don't know, I don't think that they really listen to us very much. They listen to nursing homes a lot. But as I understand it, it's actually cheaper to make the diapers in the cloth bag. So store diapers going cloth bag is not surprising. Hi. Kitty alert, kitty alert. Hi, baby. What? Let me guess what time it is. You're late. I'm surprised. Maybe you should go ask Daddy if he can feed you, because I'm in the middle of stuff. Can one of you feed the cat? I'm in the middle of holding very tiny things. Would you mind feeding the kitty? What'd they do now? Did they adjust your schedule again?
So they still have me on several 10-hour shifts, right? The shifts that, give me a lot of stress. Wednesday's my day off.
They scheduled you for Wednesday?
They scheduled me 6 hours on fucking Wednesday, another 6 hours on goddamn Thursday, and then another 10 hours on Friday. So on top of my normal Saturday shift. I don't have a single day off next week.
Wow.
I am pissed.
Well, they can't do that. Did they schedule you for training on Wednesday?
No.
It's just a scheduled day.
It is extra hours.
Tell them no. What day is Wednesday?
The 1st. No, the 31st.
Oh.
Yeah. Being scheduled?
That's not
extra
okay.
Hours is
She's going to feed you, Ding Dong. Go see her.
Hand them to me.
He comes up and he's like, Mah! I'm like, let me guess what time it is. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, right, Ricky? Oh, man, my legs. Oh. Okay, I was going to do another spider, but I think I'll cut him out once I cut him out. If then you guys won't get what that means yet. All right, so that we need the bottom piece. Hey, Siri, show me a picture of candy corn. Hey, Siri, show me a picture of candy corn. Oh, so it was yellow or I had that wrong. Go away, Siri. Okay, so the orange is the big middle piece. Okay. I had that wrong. Yes, that's my baby Snitch. He's a stink pot. He came in here purely because he's hungry and wants food, which is okay. Snitch was our rescue baby. My previous roommate owned him and pretty much treated him like shit. So I did not allow her to take him when she moved out. Not to mention, he loved me better. I am his baby. He is my baby. Okay, so yellow needs to be the big bottom piece. So 2 candy corns, 2 pumpkins. I have made training pants. Cool. Cool. All right, so kitty cats. I think I'm gonna do 1 orange kitty cat. Because I'm gonna have just a very random things on my shirt. It's just gonna be a bunch of random Halloween stuff. I'll be right back. Okay. I mean, not always verbal incontinent autistic woman. There you go. I have not been officially diagnosed with autism, but we're pretty damn sure I've got autism to some degree. I have a lot of trouble with eye contact. I'm very like particular about certain like feelings and textures and like clothing, and I have sensory processing issues. All the fun stuffs. Let's do a. I'm just gonna trace out an orange bat just for the hell of it, because I can fit him right here. Even though I know bats are black, in this usually portrayed as black, I should say. I'm eating other. Yeah. It is nice when you can meet people that have similar issues to you. All right. Okay, so I have to do backwards N. Whoopsies. Oops. Let's see, we have H. Grab this paper real quick. Hey Siri, how do you spell Halloween? How do you? Okay. Okay, so I've got one. So if I do orange and orange, I do yellow, white, orange, yellow, white, orange, yellow. Okay, let's work this backwards. We're going to work it backwards. Here we go. Because I already traced the N. Orange, yellow, white, orange, yellow, white, orange, yellow, white. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I need orange N, orange W, orange O, orange L, orange L, and orange, wait, that's not the W, this is the W, right? Orange L, depends on where you go on if it's a happy community or not. As a rule of thumb, yes. Nope. Am I? I don't know what if I'm tracing the M or the W in all honesty. That was fast, kitty. Okay, Now I need, what those are. Okay, I think I'm done with orange. Let's go back to the white. So I need a white H. Let's see, where's my H? And I need a white E. So we got an E, an L, and an H.
Wait,
What? Whatever. I was gonna let Andrew do that portion.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Hang on. Okay, guys, I am back. And those of you who are wondering, this is the brand. It says Pumpkin Pie Soda Main Root Trademark. Huh? Was it dinner bell? All right, see you, Ricky. Jesse, where are Andrew and Zelly when they are needed to check on Brittany? In with Brittany. Oh, they're out there. They're right out there. All right, and then yellow is going to be A-E-L. Where's my A? There it is. All right, so this is going to be out of the yellow. Okay, now we can work on the yellows. So we've got white done for now. We've got orange done for now. Then we move on to yellow and black and green. The green is really simple, actually. The green is simply a little teeny tiny pumpkin top. Where is my pumpkin top? Oh no, I lost my pumpkin top. Pumpkin top. See ya, Chris. I'm in green room at silent. Yeah. I hate the green room. I really do. It is my least favorite thing about this house. Okay, apparently I have to cut out pumpkin top again. That's okay. I have one right here. Hi, kitty. Have you returned to sit on all my fabric? I was like, why is the car starting up? And then I realized that's because he's taking the garbage out. You guys could just see the corner of the kitty eye. You're gonna have to move in a second, Snitch, because I need that spot. And stop taping things and opening things. Okay, pumpkin top is done. Little green pumpkin top. Pumpkin top. Excuse me. I apologize. All right. I still wanted, I forgot I was going to do the candy corn out of the white. So I got to trace my candy corn out of the white. It's getting dark in here. It's hard to see in this room once it gets dark. There you go, candy corn. And now yellow for the rest of the candy corn. Repeat it. And where'd my candy corn piece is gone? Why? I have the yellow. I want to try some other candy corn because I think I want 2 candy corns. Or I can just cut. I'm not really that worried about that. Oh, there's my other candy corn piece. I think that's the middle, so it goes yellow. I say yellow, orange, and white. Yellow, orange, and white. Well, I need the other piece. Probably under there. They're somewhere around here. There's a wet. No, that's the pumpkin top that I was looking for. There's the middle. We gotta investigate. Ah, down there. I dropped it. Yeah. Okay, bottom is yellow. I don't know why I was thinking Halloween is on Tuesday. It's on Wednesday. Isn't it? Wait. Siri. Hey Siri. What day is Halloween? Wednesday. Why was I thinking that it was on Tuesday? Oh, I'm thinking it's on Tuesday because my sister's birthday is on Tuesday. I keep forgetting that my sister's birthday is the day before Halloween. And I would know this because I remember going to visit her in the hospital on Halloween. Okay, there's 2 candy corns. I did forget to trace candy corn middle. That was the cat's fault. He muted my microphone. You little asshole kitty. Why would you mute my microphone? Like a little twerp that you are. It's a conspiracy. It's a kitty conspiracy, guys. But I was saying, I had Andrew check the pork because, or who's gonna have Andrew shred the pork that I've been making all day? I've been slaving away at the crock pot all day, and didn't realize I'm making an 8-pound pork butt. The instructions that said, oh, it'll take 6 to 8 hours, were for a 3-pound. So timing was off. All right, we move on to black. I apologize, Kitty, but I have to disrupt your little bed. Give me the bed. Come on, up, 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 up. There we go. All right, I'm gonna do a bat. I'm gonna do 2 bats out of this fabric and 2 bats. I need to make sure I'm not on the selvage out of the other fabric. Or more bats, I don't know. Where did my pencil go this time? Yeah, I'm gonna use a pen. See ya, CJ. The darn cat, yep. It was the darn cat. It's all his fault. Oh, that's so much easier to trace with the marker. It's got a broader yet softer tip so it doesn't bend the paper. Not really. A little bit, but not bad. Hi, Billy. Okay, oops. We missed the spot. There we go. One bat. One cat. One rat. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I should have done an eyeball. I got some questions. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. You are welcome to ask, Billy, so long as it is not, will you please show your diaper? Because I have had that question asked several times today. The answer is no. I'm not going to just take off my pants and show a diaper. Not while I'm working, especially. You can just ask Cast and Troy how many times we've had that question asked today. It's been a lot. It doesn't typically happen. And it's obviously by people who don't really watch my channel much because I've said like 25 bazillion times on my channel that I don't do that. And I don't know if it's just me, but when I happen upon a YouTube channel, not asking that, then ask away. But when I happen on a new YouTube channel, I tend to like watch a video from there, so then I'll go back into their channel and watch all their videos to kind of get to know them a little bit. Doesn't seem like many people do that with mine. Okay, so the hardest part of the cat is the damn tail. Because it's just kind of like out there hanging. I'm fighting with my girlfriend because of bedwetting. Oh no. Also, I like your cat. Well, thank you about the cat, and I'm sorry that you're fighting with her about that. That is not a fun thing to fight about. I'll say this, is it an all the time thing or a sometimes thing? Is it a new thing? Kind of like what's going on with it. Because yes, I probably have some advice. And next fabric. I'm back for a bit while I get noms in the oven. Not new, off and on. Okay. What do you do do you wear like a diaper or anything? Because that's my advice. Wear a diaper. It'll save your relationship. Maybe save your relationship. It's hard when it's not an all the time thing, or if it's not something you're used to, as a person coming into the relationship. Is her issue that she's tired of it, or is she not okay with diapers or anything like that? Like, get used to them. Get used to diapers. Yeah, you do. Eventually, it can take some time. It took me a little while to get used to it, but seriously, it was the best decision I made to switch to diapers instead of just dealing with a wet bed all the time. Because I started out with wetting the bed. Because when I'd get sick and stuff, I would sleep so deep that I would wet the bed and mess my pants and all that stuff. But Yeah, you do eventually get used to it. When it's not a wear 24/7 type of thing, it's a little harder to get used to it. But at the same time, if you're still wearing them all at night, you know, yeah. Billy, how does your girlfriend feel about if you were to use diapers all the time? Like, or if you, like, what are her thoughts on that? Is she okay with it? Does she just want to not have a wet bed or what? Because I can understand why it'd be frustrating to wake up to a bed that was wet and it, yeah, I can understand that frustration. I actually had a sister who was a bedwetter, and yeah, she's asking, she asking to put one on now. I would honestly recommend it. I would say go for it. Yeah, I would agree with that. Did I do two bats? Two bats, a cat. I did two bats out of this one. Sometimes it helps. Yeah. It's, not people who don't have incontinence issues, it's hard for them to understand the struggle that we go through with it, you know? And I was not incontinent all my life. I became incontinent. Uh, yeah, you need to drink more water. Definitely, drinking water is important. Don't be afraid that if you have issues with it, drinking water, more often, and I wholeheartedly support that. It'll make your life better. If you don't have to worry, it'll make your life better. Okay, I think we're done getting everything ready to cut. Now I can pull out the good scissors and go to town. Yeah. Oh, there's just no comparison between these scissors and the other scissors I was using. Oh, I wanted to do boo. I can do boo later if I want to. Cat's like it's falling. Here, would you like to have some fabric to sit on now? My cat's name is Snitch. I did not name him because I would have chosen a different name. He is named after Harry Potter, the Golden Snitch. He actually had a brother, and he and his brother were named Snitch and Dobby because they are the things that saved Harry Potter in the end. And unfortunately, Cat Dobby died when he was a very young kitty. Snitch is now, God, he's got to be going on 9 years old now because I've had him for 2 years. And he was, I believe, 6 or 7 when he came to live with us. You know what I just realized? I only cut out half of a frickin', I only traced half of a frickin' spider web. Damn it. Oh, that spider web is not my fun friend right now. Oh well, we'll get the spider web going here a little bit. I'm just going to cut out stuff the only thing I'm not going to cut out ahead of time is he is a wonderful cat. He is the most snuggly little thing. He sleeps in my bed under my blanket every night, curled up in my crook of my arm. He pretty much is with me 24/7. He's a really cute cat. He's just so fun. Are you my baby? You want snuggles? Come here. Want some snuggles? Come here, baby. Hello. Hello. He's a purrmonger. He purrs constantly, pretty much. Oh, you're gonna snuggle? He wants to talk to the people. He hugs me. Like, he literally hugs me. He is such a really good boy. Yeah. No, you baby. This is his favorite, is to be like this. He's just he's a wonderful kitty. He's my constant companion. Yes, sure are. You probably can't hear right now, but he's purring really loud. Baby. It's pretty much at the time of night where he just wants to snuggle me. Go there, mama. I actually am going to be making a sling, like, like the baby slings they have. I'm actually going to be getting or making one for him so that he can snuggle like this without hindering my hands, because he wants to do this all day long. I'm not going inside my shirt. You can sit on my lap. Or you can go find somebody else to snuggle with. That is also a possibility. He's not that tired. He's been sleeping all day. Except for a walk. He took a walk. Okay, go up here. It's like you put me down. Tranquility ATN is a step above store brand diapers. They're not the main beef I have with Tranquility is they don't really use fluff, so they just get into this mush. The padding does, like the padding of the diaper, the absorbent portion does not go up very high on the Tranquility. I know Andrew had issues with that. Or no, wait, maybe, I don't know. So they're pretty much, as soon as they get wet, they mush instead of, absorb. But for a cheap diaper, they're pretty good. Another good cheapish diaper is North Shore. They hold a lot. Dry 24/7 is another one. Those are like not the best diapers you can get, but those are like kind of the next level up from Tranquilities. Depending on where you're from, that is. I guess that depends on what country you're in. If you're in the US, yeah, I can say hands down those ones. If you don't mind prints and you have a bigger budget, you can go. Oh, that I have on. Okay. Yeah. A tens. Depends on the older tens were good. The new ones are not very good. Look at the bat. It's a little polka dot bat. I would use my rotary cutter for this, but I'm afraid I would cut everything. Like, I would destroy it. I don't like anything store brand. I will use Tranquility if I have to. I used to use them all the time. Between Tranquility and Wellness, I used those. Wellness were terrible until they brought in the Signature series. The Signature series is not bad, and it's actually pretty affordable. Abena is also a really good one for a little bit cheaper. It's not actually that much cheaper, in all honesty. It's not considered a cheap diaper, but they're pretty decent. So that's another one. I've recently tried Abena's, and they weren't terrible. They weren't as bad as Abena's used to be the best diaper on the market. Then came Dry 24/7. The ones with prints are fun. They really are. Are you into the AB community at all, Billy? Honestly, hands down, the ones with prints are going to be the best quality because they are made by AB companies, therefore best quality. But a one that's printed but not like crazy ABDL-ish. It's actually just they did a print and it's like a city print. It's called is FabSense. They have some pretty decent stuff. But there's a lot of good companies that sell plain white or something like that. Rears has things like plain white. They just came out with a plain purple. I honestly don't know why they ever started with plain white, other than the fact that it's cheaper than getting colored plastic, I guess. I don't know. Okay, your girlfriend is an ABDL. Okay, well that's understandable. Yeah, there's a lot of prints that are like not bad for like the Rears Rebel is good. I'm trying to think of the prints here. Rears Rebel. There's not that many that are printed that aren't really ABDL-ish. I don't know. It depends on, honestly, Billy, if you have the budget for the ones that are printed, because they're not cheap. And but I personally use them all the time because it's just kind of our thing is like go with what is good. The Safari is good. I'd like to try the Safari with their newer tapes. Like they have the clear tapes now. I would like to try those with it, but Safari are god awful expensive. Rears is expensive in general when it comes to diapers. Although right now their little monsters are on sale for 10%. And we got a black kitty going. But yeah, I would say if you're not opposed to the prints, go for it, and if you have the budget for it. My personal favorite is Tykables, partially because Tykables have Velcro tapes, and they're fantastic, so that you can undo it and then go to the bathroom if you need to. Like I use the toilet for number 2 sometimes, so they're good for that type of thing. I personally am always going to suggest Rears over almost, or not Rears, Tykables over almost anything. The only reason I don't always recommend Rears is because what about Bambinos? Bambinos are kind of on the same level of like an Abina or honestly wellness type thing. They're not the best. They're also the most expensive, possibly other than Little for Big. And I will never condone buying from Little for Big. Sorry, that's not going to happen. I don't approve of that consumption at the moment. But yeah, for Bambinos, you're looking at spending $100 for 36 of them or something like that. They're really expensive. The Magnificos are good. I love the Magnificos. I just can never, kind of can't really justify the price. Bambino is not an ABDL run company either. They're just in the market to sell them. They just sell them. And I honestly think Bambino's not like, I don't know that they're doing that well. I haven't, they're not anywhere near as popular as they used to be. Now that Tykables maybe you are around. We have Tykables, but I'm scared to try them. Give them a shot, dude. They're a really good diaper. They're a really good one. They're really comfortable, and they hold a lot. They just perform very well. And then we have another black kitty. Tykables are my favorite. They just don't have my size right now, so like normally they used to have XLs. They don't have them anymore, which makes me really sad. And they keep saying they're going to bring them back by the end of the year. They said that last year. They said that this year. I doubt they will. Tykables is at this point kind of the brand to beat, like in general. They've got the clothing line. Granted, their stuff is expensive. I mean, so is my custom stuff, but that's the thing. My stuff is custom. It's expensive for non-custom stuff. But if it lasts a long time, it doesn't really matter as much. Oh, I was saying Tykables keep saying they're going to bring back the XLs, but they keep saying that they'll be back by the end of the year, and I don't trust them. I don't believe them. I have a feeling like they're going to phase out that size or something, which is going to make me really upset. Like I can fit in the larges, but not well. And the extra larges are much more comfortable. And I think it'll be a little while, even if I lose weight, it'll be a little bit before I can really fit in them. And then another bat. So I'm not going to be putting the shirt together tonight. None of these shirts are going together because it's way too damn dark. And I don't want to adhere them to the shirt and then leave them sit all night because he. Hey Skip, welcome back. I like large, fit large, but I prefer XL if possible. Yeah, which is why I'm kind of like this last month I bought larges in this North Shore Streamlight because I am trying. I'm gonna get back into it this coming month here. I was using just the diaper for a little while. Then with my hip being bad, I was using toilet as well, which is kind of killing my bum, but it's better on my hip. So now it's like I really am getting into a position where it's like, now it's like, okay, I'm just going to put up with the hip pain for, diaper changes and stuff so that I can heal up my rectal area because fissures suck. Okay. Almost done with the last bat. Or at least the last black bat. But no, the hip isn't a bed sore. I injured my hip. I fell and messed up my hip. I didn't break it, but it got pretty messed up. So it's just a painful thing. It's just the movement. Like I can walk now. Took me like 3 weeks to be able to walk. I still limp a little bit when it's really sore, but for the most part, it's mainly now like I can move it up and down, like up, down, up, down. And I can walk. I cannot move my leg to the side, inward or outward, really. It's just really painful. I think there's also some soft tissue damage, Skip. I think I messed up the cartilage and muscle area. Basically a sprain. Move fabric. There we go. Right. I need to keep these all together so I don't lose them because these are things I will use later on. Now we are going to cut out the yellow. The yellow stuff. Okay. But so I'm pretty, like, I think kind of what happened was, like, I didn't break the bone, but I think that it got jammed in the socket a little bit and injured stuff. So it's rough. It hurts a lot. I kind of wished it was more of a broken bone because this hurts too much, and it takes forever to heal. And it makes my already bad walking even worse, like, because my left leg is actually my bad leg, but I injured my right hip. So, yeah. Like, I've been sitting down, today a lot and, stuff because it's just so sore. Not bad, not good. I didn't fall out of the bed. I fell while I was taking out the garbage. So garbage day is today, Sunday night. We take our garbage to the curb on Sunday night, and they pick it up Monday morning. I woke up at like 11 one day on Monday and realized nobody had taken out the garbage, and it was very full. So I'm like, well, I'll help out. I want to make, they might still come because I've seen them come as late as noon. And so I went to quick take it out. And we have a very, very massive hill for a driveway. It's a freaking, like, literally, it's like really steep. And the garbage cans are big. And because I have not great legs, when I was taking it down, I was pulling it behind me because that was safer than me pushing it. Because if it took me with it, that way I would fall flat on my face. Well, I slipped. I could feel myself getting ready to fall, and I managed to kind of, like, as I was falling, move toward the grass, but I didn't get far enough into the grass, and I landed on my side on my hip with the garbage can on top of me. And this is a garbage can that's almost as tall as me. And so yeah, that was bad. And then I proceeded to slide all the way down the hill the rest of the way, which was not fun. So yeah, it was pretty sore. We actually ended up going to the emergency room that night because I was in so much pain. And so we wanted to make sure I didn't break it. Not broken, just really, really hurt. So, yeah. I think on these letters that have a hole, I'm just going to stitch the hole. Compared to living off the grid, yeah. With me, we couldn't do that. We could not be off the grid, and I already cut the grid. I have too many issues to be off the grid, as you will. I have asthma, so I have to have electricity for that, things like that. Or something. I do want a spider on mine, though, so I'm probably going to cut out another spider. My knees and ankles are bad, mine too. Mostly my back and my hips are my problem. and we're not exactly sure why that is. Like, my left leg is bad because I had a stretched nerve during one of my surgeries, and that leg I lost. I couldn't use that leg for like 6 weeks. And then I had this weird thing a few years later where I woke up the day after Thanksgiving one year, and I was in so much pain from my back to my feet. And it was the worst. And I actually lost the use of my legs for quite some time. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks or a month, something like that. Over time, I did regain the use of my legs, just not full function. The pain is like I've got residual pain from it, stuff like that. So. We set up solar for a landmate's CPAP and satellite for internet. That is really off the grid. I almost just chopped my L. That would have made me sad. Oh, I did do True Orange. Good. I was not technically wheelchair bound, but I couldn't walk on my own. And that was in the early days of the incontinence too. Like, not the early days per se, but earlier days. Well, it might have been actually before the real incontinence. But I was in the ICU, basically bedbound. I couldn't move. And they kept trying to get me to use the toilet all the time. And it's like, I can't move. I literally cannot control my legs. And you want me to get up, walk across the room, and go to the bathroom? No. I mean, I did, but it was hard. It was really hard. This one whole property is set up as a. That's cool. So are you off the grid because like the electromagnetic or whatever affects you guys, or is that why? What do you know about role playing? I don't know. I don't know much. I don't really role play. I live the lifestyle, really. I've never really been much of a role player. So. Can you burn them? Oh. That would be a frustrating thing to do. Wow, 10 miles. Do you like live in the green zone or what's it called? Not the green zone, is it? It might be. I don't know. I was just watching something about that. But skip if I burn my diapers on this property mile. Inmates would show up at my trailer with pitchforks. Hey, Russell. What is ABL hypnotism? My girlfriend has a book on it. We are here because this property is far enough away from the neurotypical people that we don't have to deal with it. Ah. What is ABL hypnotism? That's a can of worms. That's what that is. Hi, dear kitty. Neurotypical am not. Couldn't use cloth products. That would be something I would question. Although if you do have bowel incontinence issues, that's not a fun thing to deal with. Take it from somebody who knows. But it may be better than having to figure out how to dispose of disposables in that area. Oh, okay. That would be less fun than something. Yes. Hi, kitty. I love you, but you had both when I was in my body cast. Ooh. Yeah, they're not fun. Can you get off my paper? No, he wants the snuggles. All right, come here. Why do you smell like peppers? He's literally, look at those guys, sitting on the table, snuggling me. Purring his little fool head off. He's a goofball. You cannot get inside the shirt, buddy. Come here. Yeah, there you go. Climb up. Up. You gotta climb. You gotta climb if you want to be up here. There you go. But you gotta hold on as well. We have 6 outdoor kitties. They keep the critters away. This little guy only goes outdoors on a leash. I will say that pumpkin pie soda is interesting. You need to go find an Andrew Rosselli. It's real yet fake. It won't affect you unless you want it to. This is true. I'm not really willing to delve into hypnosis myself. It kind of scares me. I see vape mod holds up. Yes, this is my vape. I used to have a really cool iridescent black one, like where it's black on this one was iridescent on my old one, but that one kind of busted. This one is busted too, but the batteries are the bad part. Okay, kitty, I absolutely adore you, but how about you go hang out on the fabric pile? There's a whole fabric pile right here that you can have. See? Fabric pile, kitty. Here, here. He's like, no, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Ooh, lights up. I had one. Well, I had one that used to have LEDs in it. An Evic Mini. This is a what is it? Alien. My other one used to say it on there. It's a, I think it's a smoke alien. Okay, kitty. I love you to death, but go sit on it. He's like, no, I'm not getting down. I'm not getting down. Here you go. Look. Right there. You can have the pile. You may have the pile. Hell, I'll bring mom's fabric over here. There we go. That's a good boy. Oh, you want to play with the papers? Oh. True. My fear was always that if I do the hypnosis thing, and it's one of the ones that's like permanent, that like if you were to do like Baby Pants has the pacifier dependence, stuff like that. Like I wouldn't want to be like so attached to the pacifier that I absolutely had to have it at all times. It only really works if you want it to. Yeah, that's true. Some people, even if they want it to, aren't really susceptible to it. Psyching yourself into what you want. Yes. Mine's the Alien A5. A85, I mean. Come on. But as you can see, look at it says the battery is full. Watch this. It now says low battery. These batteries are screwed up. And it has actually screwed up my e-cig a bit. Hey.
Guess where I found that thing sitting?
This thing? Was he by the crock pot?
No, he was sitting on top of the oven.
That's why you smell like peppers.
He was sitting on top of the oven.
That's why you came running into me.
Because I set him on the floor.
Buddy, the oven is not a place for kitties. Russell, yes, my batteries need to be replaced. We actually, the way it worked is my last mod, the top was heating up really bad, and it was also melting the batteries in that area, the covering of the batteries. I told them the people I got it from what went on, and they're like, oh, let's see if we can get it replaced. And he's like, well, give them the battery too and see what they say, if maybe they'll replace that too. They wouldn't replace the battery, but they did replace the mod. Come to find out, the whole time the batteries are what destroyed the mod. And unfortunately, I don't think replacing the battery is going to work at this point, because I did have a new battery when we got another battery, and that battery is actually also now screwed up. So I really think that the batteries have affected the mod. I am stoked to be out here. I don't like having to demonstrate, but I am an intelligent, caring person again and again, despite the fact that I'm not always verbal and I'm wearing a loaded diaper. When I'm little, I go nonverbal. Quite a bit. I can say binky. Well, I can't even say binky. I say ginky. Get a binky from actually Little Kink Boutique. I have a few that I'm going to be selling. Right here, I have two that I'm going to be selling. I purchased 3 of them to put together for a friend. Gotta love the Paw Patrol. Russell, have you tried using an adult-sized one? But I have these 2 binkies that are going to be put up for sale soon. What type of binky have you tried? Because I'm curious. I can't use this type of binky. It's my jaw that's verbal. Yeah, I can't use these ones, this style. I have to use the ones that are the same as the man. I have to use the different shaped ones because these ones are not quite built right, and they push on my teeth, like at the top and bottom of my teeth. So. Would you lay back down, please? You're not going to get more food. You have a hair on your nose. Just lay down. Lay down and chill. You're okay. Have you tried? I have a 7 The sevens are nice. I have a very strong gag reflex, and I was really worried when I got the 7 that I would be gagging on it. Oh, okay, I see. But I got a 7, and I'm glad I did. It took me about a week to adjust to it because I am very, 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 very picky. But when it comes to my little stuff, like I have a very hard time readjusting to a new thing. Like I have a blankie that I've had now for 10 years, and I just replaced it a few months ago. And it took me probably 2 months before I would actually use the other blankie instead of the old blankie. Most littles are, yes. Love your littles group. That's good. Yeah, we do know, right, Ricky, we do think that I am autistic. I've never been tested or anything like that, but there's things that are pretty indicative of autism. And I've talked to a friend who was like, we were just talking one day and he was asking me, I'm the resident furry of the group. That's awesome. My boyfriend is not a furry, but he is a puppy. He is puppy / daddy. Okay, I am avoiding so bad, cutting out the spider. We're gonna finish the kitty in the back first, and then we'll do the spider. And pretty soon I may not even cut out the white stuff because my back is killing me. Oh, here we go, Tay. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I was gonna do something here. Tay, say something in chat real quick so I don't have to scroll back up. The epitome of lazy. Are you watching my paper pieces? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Ah. There you go. I took the test score. Very possible. Moo. Mark moo. But yeah, I really do think we do think that there's some autism stuff going on, and one day we'll get tested. I kind of would like to get tested because I think it would kind of help my disability case at this point. But oh well. Whoa, I keep cutting into this. Yeah. A lot of people in the incontinence community are very, very closed off to the ABDL thing. I literally know one person that was on YouTube for a while. Wow, that's really loud. Somebody is watching NCIS. But one person who was like saying how creepy and perverted and nasty we were on the internet, and it was like, really? And I actually ended up removing her from my group because I was not okay with her talk of how hostile she was anytime it was brought up or anything. So I'm Aspie. Can you tell him to turn that down? Thank you. All right, kitty, bat, and all the scraps. Ooh. Liking diapers is a lot safer than some kinks I know. Yeah. Hey, Nolfi, welcome in, welcome in. Happy to have you. Yeah, I kind of think that like, hey, if it's gonna be, I'm gonna wear diapers and be an ABDL, or I'm gonna do drugs, definitely go with the diapers. At least being an ADL can't really make you go to jail. However, being a druggie can. Yeah, I don't know if I can finish all the cutting tonight. We'll see. I'd like to get the cutting all done. Oh, I love that you guys can only see the nose. Beep, 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 beep. What do you see? What do you think you see? Because there's not actually anything over there. There's no bugs. We're kind of past the whole bug season there, kitty. Unless you want to go outside, there is a walking stick out there, but I will not let you kill her because walking sticks are cool. I've had a walking stick sitting on my house for like, it's possible, Russell, it's possible. Although I don't think we've ever had any ghost encounters in this house. Nothing really paranormal has happened in this house. Granted, we've only lived here for 2 months, but my boyfriend actually grew up in this house, so we took it over for his parents because they had to move out of state for a job. And then they were not planning on moving until they sold the house, but they really needed, Dad needed to start his job sooner rather than later. So I had this plan from the beginning. I'm like, we should just move in. So finally, the guys came up with the idea that, hey, you should just move in until the house is sold. And that's what we did. I love living in a house instead of an apartment. But from what I know, he's never really had any encounters. This cat just thinks that everything is a bug. He'll find a spot on the wall and he'll literally like run up to it like it's a bug. So walking sticks are awesome. We have like I've always, when I lived in the country back at home, we always had walking sticks. We'd have like 10, 15 of them show up on our house every year. And then when we moved here, they're always out there, like almost every single day. And so I started researching them a bit. And the reason they come out of the trees is so they can mate and therefore lay eggs. And I swear this female has just been sitting in my house, sitting on the front window of our house, waiting for a mate. Possums and raccoons, we have that too. We have bunnies like crazy in our next door neighbor and us. They're in our yard constantly, like nonstop. But I haven't seen raccoons, but I know that they're around. But thankfully, we don't have a terrible problem with them. Okay, I'm finally making it to the spider. You know what? Let's get the eye out of there. What did I do with my X-Acto knife? There it is. Rural town. I grew up in a very, very, very rural town. We had one grocery store until finally we got an Aldi's. I'm hoping that this will cut through the fabric too. It's not seeming like it is. But I grew up in I actually started off the smack dab of middle of Grand Rapids. Then we moved out to the country. And I loved living in the country. We lived across the street from a dairy farm. And there was a dairy farm up the road, and another dairy farm up the road, and one on the next road over. So I grew up in the middle of the country. Also, our best friends lived on a dairy farm as well. So, okay, that sort of cut through enough that I can actually kind of see and possibly get a pair of scissors in there. Okay. Kitty, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know you should just go on the dryer. You were happy on the dryer. Though it is cutting the fabric a little bit, which is good. It's also trying to peel off the heat and bond. Are you ready for Halloween? No, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on Halloween t-shirts. We have all the candy. We have all that. But we do not have costumes, obviously, because I'm working on shirts. We didn't do costumes this year. We haven't done them in a long time. Put it this way, I've only ever dressed up for Halloween twice. All right, I'm missing some stuff. So to drive the crazy cat, put spot on the wall. Yes. Are you ready for Halloween? Yes, we do love the bunnies. I love the bunnies. We actually have one that sits in our yard all damn day. I was considering just putting on my footed pajamas for Halloween and doing that, but that's no fun for me because that's what I wear all the time. So I opted to, that cut that really well, actually. I opted to make Halloween shirts, and then everybody else wanted a Halloween shirt, so here I am. Okay, I gotta sit up straight, so I gotta move the camera. I gotta sit straighter. This hurts. I'm able to tame wild animals, even wild birds. Ooh. Isn't that called Pokemon Skip? So you're a bit empathic, Skip. Nice cat you have there. Yes, that is my baby Snitch. He's a 9-year-old purebred Siamese. He's a very big snugglebug. He's actually very popular usually on my streams. Everyone's like, "Where's my cat? Where's my cat? Where's your cat? Where's your cat?" And I'm like, "Well, he's sleeping. I'm not going to go interrupt him if he's sleeping." But he is a very requested cat in a lot of my streams. Ow! The scissors just pinched me. We're almost done with the spider. I might make a white spider to go on mine. We'll see. I have plenty of stuff left. Siamese are very talkative. Yes. Yes, they are. He is a very big talker. He chats with Andrew all the time. He chatters at Andrew. Well, Ricky, I make and sell custom fitted pajamas, so there's my recommendation. But Jumpin' Jammers is one of the really good ones. I would say if you're strapped for cash at all, totally go with Jumpin' Jammers. I do also do custom. If you're ever interested, check out my Etsy, which is that's not right. What? Hang on. I go by Binky Girl AB Creations on Etsy, and I have like custom made. I do custom made PJs. I also do custom made like shirts, onesies, diapers. Well, diapers aren't really custom necessarily. For the most part, like if I get a custom request, yeah, I'll do that. But for the most part, I just sell the diaper as is. Although Tay has one of the custom ones. Mr. Cast over there has one of my custom diapers. And I do custom if it's requested. I just don't get custom requests for that very often. Okay. There we have the spider. Ah. Oh, stretch. Walmart does sell them. If you want one that's going to last a long time, Jumpin' Jammers is one of the best. Walmart has cheap ones. They don't usually have feet though. They have one piece, but they don't usually have footed. Target also usually carries them. Most stores will carry them at this point, or most clothing stores carry them. But the Thunder Buddy teddy bear one is one. I personally love mine, like the ones I make. I don't have one right here to show you. I'd have to go grab it. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of some. Here, I've got a picture of one that I made recently. Oh, y'all who haven't seen, I made the stupid phone. Here, let's turn down the brightness a little bit. Might show up a little bit better if we turn down the brightness. There's something there. Made a short doll. By the way, Binky, I still need to order some more cloth diapers from you at some point. My 2 old ones are in tatters. Oh boy. This is the most recent pajama I made. It's a Paw Patrol footed pajama, along with the teddy bear. Let's see if I have any other ones on here. Not really. Oh, this is what the front, other than the stickers and stuff, but I made this. How long does it take to make all those? I usually, like my orders, I say around 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, depending. That's mainly because I have health issues. I can't always get to them all right away. It usually takes about a week to get the fabric in. Then I wash the fabric, then I cut everything out, and then I sew it. I can sew the PJs in about 3 hours once I can get to it. But usually with having a backup of orders, I can't get to them that quick usually. But I'm working to get it to the point where I literally can have an order out within 2 weeks. But it can take, I mean, between the cutting, the washing, and everything, it probably takes me about 6 hours or so. Okay, I wanted to do another candy corn. But like a lot of times my health issues will keep me from really working very quickly. And I say, that long time because, that way if I am in the hospital or something or really, really ill, like I was a couple weeks ago, I was just very sick and couldn't work on anything for a week. That way I have the time frame, and Etsy is weird. It's like, you didn't ship out your order yet. Ship out your order, ship out your order, ship out your order. And it's like, I know. I can't wear feet either. I hate anything on my feet unless it's like freezing cold, and even then, I'll probably just suffer with cold feet. I can't wear anything to bed, nothing like socks, nothing. But the one beauty of my sleepers is every aspect of them is customizable. Like if you need a different foot size, if you need a different sleeve length, if you have a super long torso, or if you're super tall, I can make it to fit the exact proportions, my stuff is expensive, but it also is like, I've been doing this for 25 years, almost 25, and 24, no, almost 24 years. And so it's like, at this point, it is my job. That is my job. Etsy does have some cool stuff, especially for ABs. There's a lot of really cool things. No, that one is a little farther than I wanted to, but that's okay. This little ghosty is cute. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm actually gonna punch a hole. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna cut some slits into the fabric, and then I'm gonna go in with scissors. Because it's too hard to get a perfect circle on fabric with an X-Acto knife. What is my shop name? Binky Girl, BINKY GIRL AB Creations. CREA, however you spell creations. But if you go to Etsy and you just search for Binky Girl AB Creations, and my shop will pull up. I do have a link at some point, but I'm busy at the moment, so I can't get it. But that's literally my portion of the household income. A diapered bear on a top. That's cute. That's the other thing. I have actually also designed custom like artwork to make into a patch or something like that as well. So it's fun. It's a fun little thing to do. All right. Is a ghosty. Okay. Socks bother me. Ugh, I hate socks. Like I will go as long as humanly possible without wearing shoes, and just wearing sandals. I do eventually have to break down and wear shoes, but I hate them. In my household, I never wear socks and shoes. I can't stand things on my feet at all. It like drives me bonkers. Like at night, like I'll sleep with my blanket on my feet, but that is it. I can't have anything else touching my feet, or I freak out. My cat always tries to sleep on my feet, and it drives me bonkers. I have a pillow that I kind of toss to the end of the bed at night because it's a second pillow, and it drives me bonkers if it is on my feet. Like I cannot handle things on my feet. So, which is yet what we think another autistic trait of mine. had to start cutting out the web because I need to get to stuff inside there. Anyone else see the green bar on the bottom? Oh, is it back? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do have a link on all my videos for it. Sorry about the green bar, guys. My webcam is messed up. The only fix is to restart stream, and I'm not going to do that because I'm going to be done before too long. So you might have to deal with it for a little while. The only thing I can do is like adjust it about, I don't know, adjust it down. No, it's not on your end. It's my computer. Either that or it's my internet. I'm not sure which. Yeah, I'm going to get a new one before too long here, Russell. As soon as I have all the money for it, I'm going to do that because it's getting to be a necessity. Especially if I'm streaming more. Now that I'm streaming more, I'd like to be able to have like one that I can point at the computer or at the work I'm doing and one to have on my face. You know? So, deals that cam bug, yes. The cam bug is real. But as soon as I finish cutting out all the white stuff I have here, which means I am done, I do have to cut out one more spider and a couple more letters. I want to put the word boo on my shirt. How long will I be on for? Probably another half hour or so, and then I'll be done for the night. But I'm usually on during the weekdays. Usually around like noonish to 2 is when I start, depending on how early I get up. It all depends on how early I get up and when I stream and what I'm doing. Like I will be streaming tomorrow, working on t-shirts again. Like I said, I'm only cutting out them tonight. I'm not sewing them tonight because I can't see shit in my disability. Durability and artisanship matter. Yes, I agree, Ricky. I have some friends that are like, you're way too expensive. And then they went to a competitor and bought a lesser quality thing, mind you, for like $90. And it's like, while I'm expensive, I am also exceedingly custom. Like, you can pretty much choose every aspect of the fabric, every aspect of the PJ. It's made exactly to your specifications. You know, I get everybody's measurements. I, let them know, hey, do you want this color? Do you want that color? About the only thing that's up to me is the color of the zipper. And if they don't request a special color on the cuffs, I will do either a matching color or I'll do white or black. I have one that I'm probably going to I dye my own fabrics for all my cuffs and everything. So I have one that I may dye his stuff here. But I'll give you a sneak peek at some of the stuff I have to sew here. Like I can make my page, like my footed pajamas are not footed always. You can choose with feet or without feet, I mean, the listing on Etsy is the same for those, but you can say, hey, I really don't want feet on there, and I won't put feet on there. I don't make any of my personal PJs with feet. And I actually have a pair from Jumpin' Jammers that I just took the feet off of because I can't stand the feet. So it's like I took the feet off and I made my own little ankle cuff thing. Okay, I'm finally on to cutting out the skeleton face, the Jack Skellington face, pretty much. It's pretty much Jack Skellington's face. But yeah, the big thing is to try different brands out. Yes. Yeah. That's the thing. But I didn't. Yeah. But yeah, trying different brands is like with my diapers that I use for myself, my cloth diapers that I use for myself. I have very carefully handcrafted that that diaper pattern. Took some aspects of diapers that I knew were a problem and just took them out. Put stuff in from other patterns that I really liked. Things like that. Like I bought a pattern, and a few of mine, I don't even know if I still have them actually. A few of mine were made from those. I really need to not pile all this stuff on my computer because I'm gonna have to move it to move. But like I can very painstakingly created this pattern over quite a period of time, and it's a lot of people like it. I found out a lot of people like it, which I'm tickled pink about. I'm glad to produce a cloth diaper that people love. Tay knows my diapers well. Can't use a single tape. I can, but only for daytime. Like I love the Cushies diapers, and kiddos are hands down my favorite. My favorite disposable with two tapes or single tape, I guess you could say. I have tummy, so it never fits right. I understand that. I have massive hips, massive hips and thighs. So I have the problem. Oh, I have the problem with they fit me in the waist, but they don't fit my hip. So, like, if it wasn't for the fact that I had massive hips, I could fit in a large of any diaper. Cushions, I can't wear. Cushies, I can't wear. Yeah, Cushies were my first ABDL diaper I ever tried. When I bought a pacifier from Pacifiers R Us way back in like 2008 or 9. That was my first diaper I ever tried from an ABDL company. I think after that would have been, what was next? Probably something from ABU. Super Dry Kids would have been next. Yeah. But Pacifiers R Us was selling diapers and passies at TFF next to, yes. I actually personally know those guys. They're my buddies. I know both of them. They actually live in my state. I've never met them in person, but I know them fairly well through the internet. Marcy's artwork is awesome. Nice folks. Yes, they are nice folks. Yep. One of these days, I'm going to have been into this 52 years. What I do wear, I like Bambinos. My Zelly likes Bambinos as well. She also likes Typicals. That's usually the brand she wears because she can fit them. Here, I gotta brush my teeth. Okay. I am nearing the end of this. I've got to cut out a nose, where do the nose pieces go? And an eyebrow. Actually, that's not the eyebrow, that's the under eyes part. Where is the nose? Oh, there's one. Then he's missing a nose. Well, I'll have to go find it. There's nose. Where's the other nose? Me. There's the other nose. Nostril, I should say. It's a nostril. I went to a Tykeables ABL meet at local leather bar that was interesting. One day I will say I would love to tour the Tykeables store. I love their stuff. Honestly, I think that they're like the biggest up and come. Like I think they're going to be like the biggest, most popular. Okay, cool. It is also it's a very common thing for people who have autism. I've found to have incontinence issues. In Houston, okay. When it snows here, feet are welcome. Yes, yes. See, I like to have mine with no feet so that I can take off my socks. If I really don't want things on my feet, I can wear socks and then I can take them off when I'm ready. This is the part I was dreading earlier, by the way. Just cutting this mouth. Now I'm going to go through and cut all the little downward slits. Thankfully, we don't get a ton of snow here. We get cold, but we don't get a ton of snow. I hate this. I gotta stretch.
There's other ways back to get there.
What? I'm almost done, guys. I have just got to. I'm going to finish the spider web up tomorrow because that's going to be a little bit more of a tedious process. I mean, I only have 5 little sections of it, but my back is dying here. So what I'll do is finish up the mouth, finish up the skeleton in general. I think this is the last portion of him I have. Yeah. And then I'm going to call it a night. Oh, shit. Let's use little scissors for this part because I'm going to slit something. I mean, it's not really something you're going to see anyway. If I slit it, it's not that big a deal. Halfway done with the mouse. After one more slit. Oops. There we go. Is he on the stove again? He's sitting, the cat is sitting on the stove again. He's not usually, oh, that's coming off my, no, don't come off. Ooh, that one didn't cut off. Hang on. There we go. My paper is coming off of this. No, you have to stay there. Not that it's a big deal if it doesn't stay. It just is a temporary holder. Being a furry is there is animosity against the baby furs. I only take a few bad apples to root. Yeah. That's honestly, that's kind of it's kind of the same with the whole ABDL community in general. It's just kind of the nature of the beast. I mean, back when Brett and everybody were in the limelight, it definitely made like the ABDL community in general look bad. So it really, it's. I met quite a few at TFF. Did you ever meet Connor, Russell? Did you meet Connor or Saoirse? He goes by Saoirse. Bloopy, yes, agree. Okay. Whew. I might just do the spider web tonight because then I'm all done. I mean, I still have to cut out half of the spider web, but that's going to be a little bit easier than actually what I'm doing here is simply slitting these open so that I can stick a skizzer down there. You met Tavi Monk. Tavi Monk actually joins our streams every now and then. He's a really nice guy. Yes, A-Disc is a pretty good place if you avoid the drama. I haven't even looked at the forums in probably 6 months. There's a lot of, there are some creeps on there. There will be, and there's a lot of people that tell fake stories. Yeah, Tavi Monk is awesome. He does come in here every now and then. I am a huge admirer of his artwork. He's actually I like watching his stuff and looking at his stuff has actually taught me quite a bit. I am also an artist. I drew my avatar for YouTube. I use that avatar a lot. I'll show you my most recent avatar first. This is my most recent. Where is she? Here she is. This is me. So that I love to draw. This is one of my drawings. This is in sticker form. This is one of my drawings. And let's see what else do I have. Here's another one of my drawings in sticker form. That was a while ago that I drew that one. One of these days on the stream, I'll do a flip through. I've met Telephone and Marcy. I love Marcy's artwork too. Her artwork is fantastic. I would love to have a commission done. Did I miss much? No, not a ton. But yeah, Tavi Monk actually popped in here not that long, like a long ago for the first time, and I'm like, holy crap! I was like totally starstruck. I'm like, oh my god, I like admire you so much, and I love your artwork. And oh, the bug is gone! Yay! Happy to hear that. Mainly draw tattoo stuff. I've actually designed a tattoo for someone. It was a little guy. It was a chibi character with a diaper on, showing just above his jeans, and he had like a long blue hair braid, and it says "diapered and not ashamed." And it's his arm says it. It's a tattoo on his arm. That was a design for a friend of mine. I don't typically design tattoos, but he requested it, and he's a very good friend of mine, and so I did. I've done a few commissions, just a few. I draw my own character a lot. My little persona. I've drawn Turfy a little bit. I draw Zelly every night. I haven't drawn Zelly yet, actually. I have a watercolor piece of her that I need to work on when I have free moments to actually do art again. I want a wolf tattoo someday. What's holy cow? I absolutely love drawing. I love watercolor too. I do have a picture of one of my little guys here. Hang on. He was one of my more recent drawings. Let's see what it is. I know it's on my phone. Oh shit, I took a bunch of pictures of my artwork. Okay. So let's see if he turns it on for you. Okay, we're gonna turn this. Okay, it's gonna show it to you guys upside down. But where is it? It doesn't want to show it. It's too bright. You can't see it. Never mind. It doesn't want to show it, but that was one of my guys. He's sitting on the stove because it's nice and warm. Yes. Wait, how behind are you guys, or were you just looking back at it? Okay. Here's the thing. I want to see how far behind you guys are from me. I am going to say binky. When I say this word again, as soon as you hear it, type in chat. Binky. Okay, so it took a while. Okay, so you're like 30 seconds behind me. That's interesting, at least. Yeah, we've got a bunch of desperate guys that are hounding the girls, and that's why they're never ever going to find anybody because they're too gem needy. Okay. You guys are ways behind me. Okay, that's interesting. Twitch is not that behind. It's not as far behind when I use OBS. Okay. I just have one little section, and then I have to do another one, which I may or may not do tonight. I really want to get it done so that I can just start sewing tomorrow. But you guys are like 30 seconds to a minute behind me. That's interesting. That's one reason I like Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube is a ways behind. It is the nature of streaming. I don't know, it doesn't seem like when I watch my stream back when I'm using OBS, it's only about a 20-second delay. I prefer using Twitch just because, but I don't really get views if I use Twitch. Like no one really realizes I'm there, even though I'll be like, I'm over on Twitch, guys. It's kind of funny. All right. Now, I think I'm going to pin this time because now that I have fabric to pin through, it'll hold it in place enough for me to at least get an outline. I have the greatest respect for everyone that that's the annoying part of being an ABDL is like, or a woman in the ABDL community is the men hound everybody so bad. Like, I would say at least once a day, whether it's on YouTube or not. Like, it's like I get asked, "Oh, will you show you in the diaper?" Yeah, they did. That's true. And it's also, there's a lot of women in the community that do that type of thing. And it gets annoying that they do because then, like, every time, everybody else, like, everybody expects that's what's going to happen. Like, oh, you're a girl. You're going to show your diaper. You're going to show yourself. You're going to touch yourself. And it's like, no. Most of us women are not like that. They just do that for the views. And that's not what I'm about. Like, there's times where I stream and I have one person in my stream, and I'm fine with that. And, it's like, if people want to stick around, they're welcome to. If they want to see things like that, they're not going to. So if that's what you came here for, then go away. That's why, like, those of you who are around right now, you guys are awesome. Like, you're men and you don't harm me. And it's like, you understand that, hey, we need to respect these women and we need to respect those in the community in general. Especially like when I first started in the EB community, we were still going to church all the time and all that stuff. And it was like, I'm not supposed to be doing this weird thing anyway. Clickbait diaper girls. Yeah. Like, okay, take for instance, I don't want to bash her too bad, but Lolly Lala's, her channel used to be a lot more innocent than it is, and her media used to be a lot more innocent than it is. And now it's like, whenever she does a diaper review, she's like rubbing her diaper and all that, and it's like, I don't like that. I don't like that. It's not, it's like, she used to be so innocent and cute, and now it's like, if you look at her freaking Twitter and her Tumblr, it's like nakedness and see me in just a diaper, no top on or anything like that. That's just fueling the problem, And I feel like some of the times the girls sell out. And that is something I will never do. Never, ever, ever. And it's like, now if you come in and stream and I'm hanging out in a shirt and a diaper, that's fine. That is my choice because I've decided I'm not wearing pants today. Usually I'm fairly like little-minded at that point. If I'm going without pants on a stream, it's just like, either I'm just in a lot of pain and I really don't give a shit, or I'm in a little headspace kind of. And normally I don't stream during that. But if you come in here and ask me to show my diaper, and honestly, like, had I been sitting here in just a diaper and shirt and people were asking that all the time, I probably would have gone and put pants on, or if people were commenting all the time, like, oh my God, so sexy in a diaper, like, I would have gone and put pants on because, you guys come here for the content. You guys come here for who I am, not just for the fact of I'm a girl in a diaper. Mid-America, welcome to, hey, Zach, I didn't see you pop in. Hello. It's like, if I get those comments and everything, but those of you who come in here and are genuinely here because you enjoy me as a person, not just because I am ABDL. Hey, Olivia, welcome in. Okay, I am going to trace these inner parts because, okay, good, I did put the paper there. I'm going to trace these inner parts because I'm going to do the scissor thing again. Oh, I can't use that because that's going to get on my fabric now. But, that's the wrong thing. I need a pencil, not an X-Acto knife. But, like, there's been times where I'm like, I'm going to freaking quit YouTube because all I get is these dudes that want to see my diaper. And it's like, that's not what I'm about, people. I am about the content. I am about helping people out. I'm about, reviewing diapers and telling people what's good and just having fun, not about the whole sex thing. Like, and that may be just part of me, my asexuality, the reason I don't show that. Girls in diapers are cute, yeah, but I'm not going to hound girls. Thank you, Russell, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And it's kind of, I used to review diapers a lot more. I just haven't had the income to do so. especially seeing as I'm not working anymore. And I can't just buy any diapers that I'm not gonna, But yeah, not having a good day. My mom is gone till afternoon. Oh, that sucks, Olivia. Oh, I forgot one. Here we go. But yeah, like I have been known that if I get questions like that really bad, number one, if I have somebody that just refuses to stop asking, I will block them. Number two, if I'm in a stream and people keep asking to see my diaper, I will go put on pants. If I am in just a diaper and a shirt, I will go put on pants because that's not what I want to be known for. Binky girl, did you know that for a few seconds you started talking a lot faster? It's also it's an ADHD trigger. I get faster and louder when I am passionate about something. There we go. Okay. After these 5 little sections, then I'm done. Yay! This is the annoying, tedious part of sewing. Just need to be nice to people and enjoy chat. Yeah, that's why I stream. Number one, a lot of people like to see what I'm doing. Number two, it's like I haven't had a lot of video content to film lately because I've been sick and I've been not having an income to really do anything. So it's like streaming is fun for me because I can share with you guys and I can, interact with you guys still. And not to mention, I've had so many orders lately, I haven't even had a chance to film any reviews. I have some that I need to do because I want to do I'm not sure if I posted it. I can't remember. Maybe one of you can tell me. Did I already post a review on the North Shore Supreme Lights? Because I can't remember. And if I didn't, or I did, I'm refilming it probably because I kind of have a little bit of an update. Because the first time I only got to try a sample. When I'm in little mode, I get so shy. Me too, Skip. Oh my God. Especially out in public. Holy crap. Especially out in public. Hey, Billy, welcome in again. We went to an event a couple of years ago, and it was my first little meet like munch. I literally clung to Daddy like the whole time and didn't say anything. The second time, I was a lot more open. But the first time, I was very, very quiet. That's why I don't go to little events without Andrew. Oh, that came out. Let's see here. Didn't eat breakfast. Making do with streaming. Yeah. Yep. Answering questions can be fun. Yes. Yes, I like the more instant interaction I get when I stream. Like, I really enjoy that. I love things like, I love voice chatting and stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to, okay, thank you guys. I'll have to get that one going then. Because that one I can actually give a really decent review on now. Creeps me out that the guys think they have to show their diapers, but all the time, crap. I know, crotch shots, yes. There's this one guy that I followed on Twitter because a lot of my friends followed him. So I'm like, I'll give him a shot. All he does is like post videos of himself rubbing on his diaper or pooping his diaper or his penis. And it's just like, no, I don't want to see that. Like, it's annoying. Like, showing a cute outfit is way better. Or, like if you're just saying, holy crap, I am totally soaked, then take a picture of yourself. But don't just do it every crotch. I have only done a couple of diaper pictures, and only one of them was on an extremely public thing. Like, I think FetLife, I put one up there. Little mode equals little headspace. Yes. I am, with me, being a little is a very integral part of my personality. Most of the time with littles it is. But it's like it's always there. I have to mentally really think and keep it in check if I'm out in public um, or something like that. It's a constant mental battle of, okay, I'm not going little. I'm not going to be outwardly little, at least. And it's just such an integral part of who I am. All right, guys. One more little cut, and I'm done cutting everything out, except for I kind of want to do a spider, but I'll decide that tomorrow. So these are going to go like this. And be the spider webs. Oh, wait, it's going to go like this and be the spider webs. And then there's going to be a little orange spider in the middle. But I don't, okay. I can do the pop in, pop out quickly thing in certain circumstances. It depends on how regressed I am. Little space is something that's hard for me. Oh yeah. It is. It was really hard for me to get into little headspace at first. The first time I really truly went into little headspace, I don't remember it because I regressed, and I was told by my boyfriend at the time that I was nonverbal about, he said, maybe 6 months old. He's like, you were closer to like 3 months. I was so deeply regressed that I don't, like, it's so far into it, I don't remember the headspace. It's almost like when you have like a multiple personality, like DID or something, and you kind of your switch alters. Like I totally didn't remember anything, and I've only ever done that twice. But when I get to the really regressed in a good way and remember it, I go really little, really little. But it's with me, I have to be very comfortable with where I'm at, who I'm with, in order to really allow myself to be little. There are certain people that are really good at making me little, and I have a very specific trigger that I'm not going to tell anybody, and only one person in here knows it. And that is, like, pretty much anyone does that to me, and it's an instantaneous I go little. If they do it in the right way, that is. If they're just teasing me and trying to trigger me, that's a little bit of a different story, but it still kind of works. Okay, I need to figure out, this pile just got a little bit messed up because I slid everything that way. Eyes, mouth, eyebrows, under eye, nose. One nose, two nose, okay. Then the rest is scraps. Okay, spider. There we go. I really want to do another spider, but I'm not sure what color I want to do them out of. I see your face, Tay. You know what I'm talking about. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Nobody do it. Okay, I gotta take some of this garbage out. Okay, I'm gonna put these somewhere where it's safe because I am going to need them. But they need to be separated. And this is that. Eyebrows. Under eye. Nose, nostrils. I haven't found my trigger. Those some movies and stuff, yes. Astronauts. Gets me really little. How do you regress more when you're not feeling, oh my God, yes. Yes. Jesse, I have not eaten yet. I know there's pizza, but I have not eaten yet because focused. Yes, if I am sick, it's pretty hard to keep me big if I am sick. Oh, and I wanted to cut out a Boo too. That's right. Boo and Spider are tomorrow. But yeah, for me, it happens. The more tired I am, the more little I feel. Yes. And it's actually, like, we have a little bit of a struggle in our household because my daddy is also a switch. He is a puppy as well. So I have a problem. Okay, we're gonna do one of those bats and one of these bats for hers, and then the rest are gonna be. Lily, is that you? Look. So, spider bed.
Mm-hmm.
Spider.
Mm-hmm.
Bat.
Okay.
And bat.
Okay.
It's so cute.
It is.
And Andrew's face, or Andrew's is gonna be this, only in white. It's like Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
I think it is.
It is.
But yeah. If I'm very sick, I'm very grumpy. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Being sick and little at the same time means grumpy baby who just wants daddy or in bed or binky or something. I get very, very grumpy when I'm sick. This thing's driving me crazy. Why does it feel like there's a leak? Tired for me. I think my hand is just greasy. It's not leaking. Maybe a little. Not always though. I think you might have what? This is not a funny battery thing. It's annoying. What you think I might have? Are you referring to me, Skip? Yeah. Okay, that does sound weird. What did my e-cig leak? Oh, but just so those of you who are talking about vape know, this is what my my battery has. It looks like now. It's just completely melted on the top. Took me a while to feel comfortable in at my little's month. Yeah. No, she's not my mommy at all. She is my sister. No, she's not keeping a watch on me. It's just that we've been hanging out today. So, all right, guys. I'm not extra tight. Just yawning. No, I don't regress by accident. Well, okay, that's not true. Because for most of us, our little side is such an integral part of us that there's things that regress us without us meaning to. But yeah. Yes, I know, Russell, it's not good. When we have money, I'm replacing it. But these are like $80, and I can't afford that rent. So we just deal with fighting the battery. Really, my guy, if I take him into my e-cig shop when Zach's there, he'll rewrap him for me. Yes, toy stores are very triggering. Goodness sakes, yes. Or the baby section of somewhere. It's like, I go out smiles. Going around pushing toys, yes. Yeah. Tay knows my trigger. Unfortunately, most of the people around me that I talk to on a regular basis know my trigger now. And they like to try it. Baby section does it for me. Like, oh, sorry, I was moving my leg. Battery, just work. Just for a few minutes. Well, who doesn't have a toy store? Yeah, I mean, if you're an AB and you're in a toy store, you're going to be a little bit small. I can't tease Mickey without you getting silly to me. This is true. This is so true. Ugh. Yeah. That is one of my strongest. Like, that's not even a trigger that I've like allowed. It's just a trigger that happens. And it's actually Andrew has to be careful when he does it. Because if he does that when he's not fully ready to be daddy mode, then that's a problem. Aww. Like, I have gel in my hair. I need to take a shower, get it out. I gelled it. It didn't work very well because I didn't. If I gel my hair when wet, it works great. But if I gel it when dry, it just flops. So it was like I had my hair in a mohawky thing, like sticking straight up. I have no hair. Um, but it quickly went flop like this, just a little in back, like old man. Going adult diaper and adult pad shopping is a trigger for my diaper lover side. Yeah. Pretty much anytime I'm out with daddy, I feel a little like, if we go to a store or something, like in general, I'll feel a little. Especially when he decides to like buckle me in and things like that. That makes me really little too. Oh, so there's a thing called a tractable tape measure, right? Measuring tape for like a flexible one. I found this under my sink today. And it's a brand new retractable keychain tape measure. Smells like the best, yes. All right, guys. I would love it to keep chatting, but I gotta go shower, eat, rest, and get some pain stuff in me to try and calm down my back and my hip. So, but it's been a nice stream. It's been a nice stream. I like this because I can measure things on the go. And not that I have keys anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. You all have an awesome night. I'm gonna go chill, have some food, drink some more water. So I will talk to you all later. Have an awesome night. And thank you so much for hanging out, guys. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed this particular stream. It's been a riot. Excuse me, it's been a riot. And I liked it. Yes, Canada and Australia still have Toys R Us. Not fair. I will tell them you said hi and need a and that you said hey. Yes. But all right, guys. I will see you all. Have an awesome night. I will say goodbye to them all.